Hi, this video is about the Aiken format, which is a way to create multiple choice questions in Word or in another text editor like Pages on a Mac or Notepad even on a PC. So what I'm going to do is show you over in the settings under Question Bank. If we click that, we will see Import as one of the options. Oops, I need to go back here. We'll see Import questions. And I'm going to click Import. And you see all these different formats it can import. This video is mainly to demonstrate this Aiken format. If I click the question by, it'll even tell you. It's a simple format for importing multiple choice questions from a text file. So what I'm going to do is take us out into Microsoft Word. And here we are in Word. And I'm just going to go ahead and start typing a question. So here we go. What is the name of your cat? After typing what is the name of your cat, I'm going to do a carriage return, and I'm going to put A. William, and I'm going to, by the way, check when you get this little box, I'm going to say undo automatic numbering. I don't want any special things to happen here. So I did A space William, I'll do B space Chester, C space Fifi, D space Eileen. Now, after putting those options, I'm going to put answer in all caps, colon, and I'm going to say B. Now, this is what's called Aiken format. It's very simple. It has a question with no spaces afterwards. It has the choices, then it has the answer. I'm going to do a carriage return and another one, and I'm going to show you, I actually have a Notepad document that has some other questions that I've copied. So I copied those, and I'm going to paste them into my Word document here by pressing Control V. So now you can see I have 4 questions in this document. Now, in Word, I'm going to go up to the ribbon or the button and save as. I need to go down to other formats because I need to choose under Word document plain text. I'll zoom in there a little bit so you can see that well. What happens is Word normally has a lot of formatting and things, and so by choosing plain text, it will let me paste this without that formatting. And we will call this Aiken test for Moodle. And I'm going to go ahead and click Save. I'm going to save it on my desktop so it's really easy to find. Okay. And right away it gives me some options. It warns me that it's going to lose some of the formatting and things. I'm going to say that's okay. Alright, and then I'm going to close that. So I saved it. Here I am back in Moodle. And remember, we're on that screen where you can import questions. So I'm going to click Aiken Format. And then it asks me some things. If I had categories set up in my questions, it could put it in a specific category. Like if I had categories like Chapter 1, Chapter 2, if this was Chapter 1 questions, if these were, I could put it in Chapter 1. And then you can make it so it stops if there's an error. And now we're going to choose a file. We're going to choose that file from our desktop. So if I click Choose a File, the file picker opens up, and I'm going to click Browse. Right there, I'll browse to my desktop for that file. And right away I need to go Desktop, and let me find that file called Aiken Test for Moodle. There it is. I'll just double click it, and I'll choose Upload this file. Now, right away, there it is. It shows up, and I'm going to click the Import button. Now, takes just a moment, but not too long. It says parsing questions from import file, importing 4 questions from file, and it numbers them 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to go ahead and click continue. Now, if I want, I can see the questions. There they are right there. What car do you drive? What's the name of your cat? What is your name? Where do you live? So let's go into that question. What is the name of your cat? And we'll take a look at it just to see how it looks. And here I am in the question, so you can see what is the name of your cat. There's the question right there. Now if I go down, it makes it a point by default. But if I go down to the choices, I'll go where you can see a couple choices here. So choice 1 right away says William. It will give no points for that. But if I go down to Chester, do you notice how it says 100%? Because Chester was the answer that we told it was correct. Now I can keep going on to Fifi, and it would be no grade, and so on. But you can see it brought those questions in perfectly. And so we have now imported all of those questions into our question bank. And if I go to edit questions again, that's a quick way to add multiple choice questions, and you can tell by the icon on the side of those that that's multiple choice. You know, there's matching and there's essay, but there's essay and matching, but there are the multiple choice questions we imported with the Aiken format. So in a nutshell, that's how you do it.